checked in for Josh Smith. The Thunder, and especially Kevin Durant, seem to be on the clock for when are they going to win a title, but they still haven't closed the deal yet.
And Kevin, there's no guarantee that you'll win a title. Even if you are a really good team with star players, it just doesn't always automatically happen. I mean, that's not a given, even though they're chipping away at it and they've made some great progress over the last 4 or 5 years. Those things are hard to get.
It's stolen by Ariza. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. It's
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
Kevin Durant, the most unstoppable scorer in the game. It is amazing to watch this guy put the ball in the basket from every angle and every distance. His ball handling ability allows him to do just that. He can get wherever he wants to, when he wants to, and how he wants to. Can get a shot off anytime.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Who has got 6?
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
And Durant with one of the league's quickest releases.
Yeah, I've yet to see anybody block his shot, and yet, you know, if you leave your feet too early, he'll just drive right around you and dunk the ball with one dribble. I mean, that's the problem that he poses with the length and mobility and shooting proficiency. There's not much you can do with this guy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's hauled in by Adams.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
They're not backing off at all, are they?
11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Thunder gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Terry, the pass to Ariza. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. Oklahoma City leading by 13. We've got Harden. Smith is out there with Jones. And there's Terry. And it's Brewer in the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well, finding good opportunities.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard, but this is a team that's held the winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Into Smith, and he dunks it down.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide, and glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Collison's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lamb. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Brewer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Brewer's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
They have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
But they're not all the way where they need to be yet, Steve. They've got to keep pushing through.
Singler, no good.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Wow, this offensive explosion, and they're finally narrowing this gap.
And it came as they were standing at death's door. I didn't think we'd have this close a game at this stage of the fourth quarter, Steve.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Josh Smith. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. His advice, clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
On the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Houston. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Jones kicks to Harden. Howard with a screen on Westbrook. Terry in the corner. Clock at 4. And Durant sends it back. Right wing. And here's Morrow outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Oh!
Unbelievable.
How did he do that?
Skywalker, skyscraper, call him whatever you want. He can fly.
Where does he come up with a move like that?
I have no idea. I mean, you can't plan that stuff. I think a dunk like that just happens.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
They need to take it one possession at a time and not try to rush their three-point attempts here. If you have a good look at the three, take it with confidence. But if not, run your offense and get a good shot.
Houston has their hands full guarding against Durant.
28 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants. And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. On deep. Oh!
How about that basketball,
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And the shot is good.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Harden draws the double. Brewer. Jones with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Three-pointer. Durant, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Stolen by Harden. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
On national.
Set it off, I suggest.